Science is the thing that pervades our everyday lives. That egg you ate for breakfast, it probably had science associated with it. The pan you cooked it on was probably made from alloys and materials that were developed in labs. The very fact that you cooked it, the breakdown of molecules from the heat, is something that science can explain. That buster jeep you rode used fuel, most likely. Fuel that was distilled from petroleum at the specific levels that was studied by scientists. The road you traveled on was probably made from asphalt or cement or concrete, all of these materials developed by science. Science has done great things for humanity, from making our lives easier to changing the way we see the world itself. I do not believe that it is a threat to humanity. How could it be when it has done so much good for the world? If you want a clear example of what science has done in benefit of mankind, just take a quick look around. It's probably an electrical outlet from which you can charge your phone. You can see after nighttime, after dark, thanks to the help of fluorescent light bulbs. I can sit in this room comfortably, despite it being a tropical country, because of this electric fan. Science brought us electricity, from Benjamin Franklin's experiments to Thomas Edison's light bulb, and everything that electricity powers. And the advent of electricity has changed the way we live. It's hard to imagine a life without our phones, isn't it? We can now automate the cleaning of our clothes thanks to electrically powered washing machines. Electric ranges reduce the need for gas-powered stoves in many homes and apartments. The very fact that I do not need to be physically in front of you to tell you this is because of electricity. Computers are powered by electricity and the internet runs on it. The data we receive often comes in the form of binary digits sent through copper cables as electrons. And this is barely scratching the surface of what technology science has developed. Science has also changed another aspect of our lives: health. Back in the medieval times in Europe, you would be lucky to live past 40. Past that, you would probably die from some horrible disease. But thanks to things like antibiotics and surgery and all these fields of medicine like orthopedics, dermatology, geriatrics, pediatrics, our life expectancy has gone way up. We have found cures for many diseases previously regarded as death sentences. Tuberculosis is no longer a mark for doom because of medicines like rifampin and pyrazinamide. Smallpox has all but been eliminated thanks to vaccines, a technology developed by medical science. Scientists and doctors today are working hard to find a cure for our current death sentence, cancer. Because of science and medicine, more people have an opportunity to make a difference in the world. And science isn't just changing the way we live in the world or how long we stay in it. It's changing the very way we see it. Scientists were the ones who figured out that the sun is the center of the solar system, and not the Earth. Astronomers and astrologers were scientists too. Astronauts and cosmonauts are the ones who set foot on all these space shuttles to learn more about space and our natural satellite, the Moon. It's those same people who saw the spherical Earth, which for some reason still didn't stop flat earthers from being a thing. And biology has given us new insight into our own bodies. Chemistry and metallurgy have changed the way we use our resources. However, people are still concerned about science, and those concerns are not unfounded. Science is the reason why Hiroshima and Nagasaki were irradiated hellholes for several decades, and why Chernobyl is still a radioactive hellhole to this day. Science gave us nuclear power, but it also gave us nuclear waste, a problem currently plaguing the United States. Even disregarding nuclear issues, pollution is still rampant. Science developed the technology for coal-fired power plants and coal mines, notorious for polluting the air, and diseases associated with coal mining, like black lung. It gave us leaded gasoline and leaded paint, which have both been proven to be very dangerous to the health of the people. But this doesn't mean science is just going to outright destroy us. It may have given us leaded gas, but it also got rid of it. It gave us a black lung, but also found a way to treat it. It gave us the carbon emissions of coal and gas-fired power plants, but it also gave us the clean, renewable energies of solar and wind. Science is not trying to destroy us. In fact, it is constantly improving and looking to make our lives better. It can most certainly be dangerous, but it always works towards making the world a better place. Science is not our enemy. It is not a threat to humanity. It's not neo-Nazism or flat earthism. It is our tool. It is what allows us to thrive on this planet without claws or fur or excessive strength. It has opened our eyes to the workings of the world. It has proven that the earth is round and that vaccines do not cause autism. So anytime you hear someone talking about the dangers of science, the ethical problems or environmental issues, you should tell them this: that isn't what science is about. Because science is about more than that. It's about making people who are disabled still able to live in this world normally. It's about bringing us to new frontiers and discovering new things. And it's about making the world a better place for everybody.